Call, that's all. It's not just a slogan, but a way of life at Gruber Law Offices. If you've been injured, call our team today. We've represented tens of thousands of injured Wisconsinites for well over 30 years. Trust Wisconsin's own Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
The team at Midwest Financial Group are values-based financial specialists that offer full-service financial solutions. This local independent firm has been dedicated to helping people achieve their financial, tax, and insurance goals for over 30 years. Visit mfgteam.com to learn more about how they can help set up your future for financial success. Advisory services offered through Commonwealth Financial Network, a registered investment advisor.
Looking to take your baseball game to the next level? GRB Academy provides year-round training programs designed around your schedule and your goals. For over 15 years, GRB has been Wisconsin's leader in player development and advancement, with a state-of-the-art 52,000 square foot facility of elite baseball training space and coaches who know how to get results. From youth to high school, baseball players trust GRB to help them reach their next level. Training program spots are filling quickly, so don't wait. Register now at grbacademy.com.
Is your home ready for a transformation? Whether it's a stunning kitchen remodel, a fresh new bathroom, or a complete exterior makeover, Wanakee Remodeling has you covered. Their expert team turns your vision into reality with quality craftsmanship, affordable pricing, and unbeatable customer service. From concept to completion, Wanakee Remodeling is here for you. View what's possible at their beautiful showrooms in Madison and Wanakee and call 608-442-0034 or visit WanakeeRemodeling.com for your free estimate today.
I worried that I couldn't work a full-time job and still have time for college. But I'm so glad I didn't let that stop me. At Madison College, I found my stride. My classes are flexible and hands-on, and I walk on campus feeling inspired. My advice to others? Make your dreams a reality. There's more to your story at Madison College.
Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
People around the game will tell you there are two kinds of basketball memories. First, there are the base memories. That first time you learned how to dribble. The first time you checked into a game. Those first made free throws. Those are the memories any basketball player can cherish. But then there are those other kinds of memories. The one-of-a-kind players.
Germantown brings it, and a big slam dunk by Zed Showalter to start this Division I state semifinal.
The ones who own the stage.
Jalen Johnson alley-oop slams it home.
The most incredible plays.
McCabe, hesitation, now tries to the rim. Right hand floater, around and in. Here's a takeaway by Vanderbilt. Oh, my goodness.
The games we still talk about.
Brookshaw, thinking about a three, puts it up, hits it, and that'll do it. Triple overtime. Ortiz will drive, take a shot, and he hits on the window.
You know what I mean.
Decker to the right wing.
Those memories.
Shot for three.
Championship memories.
And he hits the three. Decker has won it with the three. Wow. Incredible.
This is Zimbrick Honda's championship presentation of the WIAA State Boys Basketball Tournament on ESPN Madison, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and the ESPN Madison YouTube channel.
And once again, a very pleasant good afternoon, everyone, from the Kohl Center on the campus of the University of Wisconsin. This is our continuing coverage of the 110th annual WIAA Boys State Basketball Tournament. Up next, we've got the Division IV state championship game between the Cambridge Blue Jays and the Pioneers of Milwaukee Juneau. Hi again, everybody. Mike Tronson with you inside the arena. I'm joined by my good friend Mike Podol, who's sticking around for another one. And we welcome you into game number 2 of 5 on the day. And Mike, you and Wade had a great game a moment ago. Reedsville winning the Division V state title. First time in 80 years. I don't know how we're going to top that here, but we're certainly going to try.
Absolutely. And this game, the Division IV gold ball on the line, Mike Tronson, it's got all sorts of stories for days. including the marquee matchup storybook time of Milwaukee Juneau High School trying to win their first ever gold ball. And then the Cambridge Blue Jays against all odds. Just no fear in this young team. It's going to be fun to watch.
It certainly is. This is the WIAA Remodeling window into the game. Dreaming of transforming your home into the space you've always wanted? Well, WIAA Remodeling makes it happen. And their expert team is there to bring your vision to life. They're local, reliable, and dedicated to quality craftsmanship. Schedule a free consultation today at WIAAremodeling.com. So Milwaukee Juneau, they come in at 27-1, Mike. 26-game winning streak. Their only loss was back towards the beginning of the season to West Allis Central. They feature, among others, a junior, the coach's son, Dooney Johnson, who is averaging 27 points per game. He's a Division I Gonzaga commit, and he was really good in that game. The semifinal win on Thursday night over Eau Claire Regis, as he had 27 points, 11 boards, and 4 assists.
As this game goes on, we're going to talk a lot about the father-son combination, Torrey Johnson Jr. and his son, Dooney Johnson, who's, as you mentioned, going to Gonzaga. Very similar to this first game we saw, where it was a father-son duo that won a gold ball here today. A second father-son duo trying to win a gold ball. And Dooney Johnson, although committed to Gonzaga, his dad, played played for Juneau, was a star, went to JUCO, and then spent some time at Oklahoma State, and his brother Ace Evans is just excellent D1 player in his own right, and it is going to be really interesting to watch this team play. I've been itching to see this team play. They're star-studded. They've been playing together for a long time. The stars on this have played youth ball together. It's going to be really, really fun to watch. As you said, that loss, the first loss Milwaukee Juneau had, that was the second game of the season. So they've run the table since then. 26-1, 24-game winning streak.
Crazy, isn't it? That is crazy.
25-game winning streak if you count Thursday.
Yeah.
So, they've come here. There's a lot of pressure on them to win a gold ball. And that actually takes some pressure off of Cambridge. And we'll talk about the Cambridge Blue Jays.
Well, I mentioned Dooney Johnson, who got the double-double in Thursday's win over Eau Claire Regis. Well, he's not the only dangerous weapon they have. Takis Tyler, averaging 17 points a game. He went for 22 in that win over the Ramblers on Thursday. And I thought another key an X factor, if you will call it, was Corey Collins in that game on Thursday night. He averages about 8 points a game, solid role player. He had 10 points and 8 boards. That was huge in that win over Eau Claire Regis.
And he's only a sophomore, and he's 6'6", so he's got size, wingspan, can do those things that impact the game, especially on a giant floor here at the Kohl Center. One of those many role players. You look at this Juneau team, they got size for days. They go 6'5", 6'6", 6'6", up and down the roster. They got size, speed, and athleticism. That's a good combo.
That is a really good combo, and I saw it firsthand on Thursday night. This team likes to get up and go. This is a high-octane type of team. They're fun to watch. They will play above the rim, as we saw several times on Thursday night. Now, Mike, you mentioned that the Pioneers, probably a lot of pressure on them because a lot of people expected them to be here. I don't know that we can say the same about the Cambridge Blue Jays. The Cambridge Blue Jays, at one point early in the season, were 3-6. They had a 5-game losing streak. This is back, early point of the season, and nobody at that point is thinking, well, on March 21st, we're going to be playing at the Kohl Center in Madison. Well, you know what, folks? The season is not 9 games long. It goes a lot further than that. And what a run this has been for the Blue Jays as they come in 20-9. They've won 5 in a row. And as you mentioned, Mike, I think, and I said this Thursday, I think the pressure is on the other team. I don't think the pressure's on Cambridge. They're playing with house money here.
Absolutely.
Nobody expected them to be here.
And you took the phrase right out of my mouth. I was going to say house money. They're playing with house money. That sounds a little cliche in sports, but it's the truth. This Cambridge team, they only have 2 seniors. on the team. And so when you're that young and that talented, they get after it defensively. They get 5 steals a game. They hang their hat on defense and getting in your jerseys. The community of Cambridge, their youth sports is really on the come across the board, boys and girls. And as demographics change over the years, it's fun to watch a community like that. It's interesting because I'm from Milwaukee, went to high school very close to Milwaukee Juneau, and then I worked in Cambridge for about 10 years at 3 Cycle Media with Todd Rank and Paul Marcraft doing their thing out in Cambridge. And so I got to see that community up close and personal, and they're very much investing in their athletics. So it's a program that's going to be here for quite a while.
Head coach Alex Rainey, he's from this area, and second year on the bench out of UW-Platteville. He's a 2022 graduate. What a job he's done to bring this unranked team all the way to the cusp of a gold ball.
Absolutely, and he played for Coach Gard out in Platteville.
Yes, he did.
And played at Lake Mills, so that's right next door to Cambridge. You run 12 and you get right on it. But so he knows that community, and he got buy-in. It's only his second year with the team. And you talk about the way both these young, personable coaches with lots of energy, they're going to be on. It's maybe a matchup of 2 of the great young coaches in this state.
I can hardly wait. This is going to be a great game. We're so glad you're with us. And this is, of course, Zimbrick Honda's championship presentation of PrepMania and the WIAA Boys State Basketball Tournament. Zimbrick Honda has been a part of the Madison community since 1973. Their customer service is second to none. You can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Need new tires? At Zimbrick Honda, buy 3 tires, get the 4th for just $1. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda. And
it's real funny, Mike, because when you talked about how Cambridge started the year 3-6, really struggling, and then they turned it around and went on a run. But then they lost the last 2 games of the year, regular season games. And so this run really, not that it came out of nowhere because it's a talented team, but kind of came out of nowhere.
Upon further review, I look at this Cambridge team, Mike, and they are the true epitome of a team. It's been a very balanced effort. Thursday night was a great example. Very balanced effort in their win over the defending state runner-up in Bonduel. They're maybe not flashy like some teams, but they execute very well, and they've gelled and they've peaked at the right time, and that's really what you want to do. I mean, there's that old adage, you want to be playing your best basketball this time of year. They really are. I mean, it's been some peaks and valleys this season, but right now they're playing probably their best basketball of the year, and their attitude, they're coming in here, why not Cambridge?
Well,
why not?
And to take that one step further, Mike Tronson, is that they play with no fear. You know, they know that the great equalizer on the basketball floor, 94 feet, the great equalizer is defense and effort. You know, that can really bring a great team down, and they're going to try to get Juneau to turn over the rock. Whether or not they're successful in that because they're outsized, we shall see. But, you know, all the pressure in the world is on Milwaukee Juneau to complete this run, this magical run, and get their first gold ball ever.
So we're just minutes away from the tip. Right now we're going to step aside. When we come back, we will have the starting lineups. We'll have the opening tip. This is Zimbrick Honda's championship presentation of PrepMania on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and the ESPN Madison YouTube channel.
Come on, Liam, let's go. Get open. Come on, go for it. Wake up. Wake up, Liam. Oh, come on, use your head. Gotta want it. Dominate.
There he goes again. Liam's dad yelling from the stands, trying to relive his glory days.
I know. We're just trying to have fun out here and play with our friends. Like, it's not that deep.
He seriously needs to get a grip.
Does he really think he's helping Liam play better?
I feel bad for Liam. I know he's embarrassed his dad ruins every game like this. I mean, I would be too.
Someone needs to tell him this isn't about him.
Yeah, stop trying to coach from the stands and just cheer.
That's what Liam wants.
That's what we all want.
Be your student's biggest fan, not their biggest critic. This message presented by the WIAA and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
I wasn't sure if I could afford college, and my family couldn't help me. But I'm so glad I didn't let that stop me. At Madison College, I found financial support beyond tuition. Even fuel, transportation, and technology has been covered. It's incredible that I'll be able to graduate debt-free. My advice to others, don't let financial barriers stop you. There's more to your story at Madison College.
Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
For over a century, one family has helped generations move forward. Christofferson Moving and Storage. They've built a legacy of trust celebrating 120 years in 2026 with transparent, upfront pricing, highly trained professional crews, and flexible services designed around you. They protect your home and belongings with expert care and clear communication every step of the way. Let them handle the heavy lifting so you can focus on what's next. Christofferson Moving and Storage. Your best move since 1906. Get your complimentary quote at christoffersonmoving.com.
Live from the Kohl Center, this is Zimbrick Honda's championship presentation of the WIAA Division IV Boys Basketball State Championship game on ESPN Madison, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and the ESPN Madison YouTube channel.
Now, when you're faced with a challenge, how you respond determines the real winners. Rural Mutual believes there's something more important than just winning or losing a game. They believe that the team, school, and fans who support their athletes with dignity and class are the true champions. Rural Mutual has been the proud sponsor of the WIAA Rural Mutual Insurance Sportsmanship Award since it started in 1965. From football to volleyball to soccer to tennis, the award recognizes more than team sportsmanship. It recognizes that sportsmanship matters in your community. Visit ruralmutual.com/WIAA and see how our team and your community can work together to be true champions. Mike Tronson, Mike Podol, we've got the Mike cast for you today in this Division IV state championship game. And Mike, I just got to say what an honor it is to finally get a chance to work with you. And I've heard you many times on other broadcasts, and you do great work. And it's an honor to have you right next to me for this one.
Mike, we've been living the same life for many years and never have actually called a game together, but we see each other at every event. And we talked about the youth in the Open, especially for Cambridge, with only 3 seniors on their team and only 2 juniors. I mean, really young team. We say they play like they don't know any better, no fear. They're too young to know they're not supposed to be here. However, Milwaukee Juneau, the Pioneers, are just as young. They only have 3 juniors or 3 seniors on their team, and their best players are all juniors. So this could be the start of something really special for Milwaukee Juneau.
They have turned off the lights here inside the Kohl Center. I think this is one of the greatest things the WIAA does. On Championship Saturday before every game, they turn off the lights, they play a video montage of both teams, introduce the players, get everybody hyped up. I just think it's fantastic.
You just hit the nail right on the head. It gets you hyped up. I mean, it gets me hyped up just watching them. I can't imagine what it's doing for those players on the court or their families in the stands watching.
Let's give you the starting lineups. First for the Cambridge Blue Jays, coached by Alex Rainey, 20-9 on the year. The guards are Jett Horton, 6'1" senior. He averages 8.3 a game. Ian Nellis, a 6-foot sophomore, averaging 5.5 per ball game. And the other guard is Cash Cunningham, 6-foot sophomore. He averages just under 6 a game. The forwards are Evan Harbert. Evan Harbert, a 6'4" sophomore, averages just over 11 points a game. And Cal Nottestad, 6'5" senior, averaging just over 15 points a game. So for the Blue Jays, Jett Horton, Ian Nellis, Cash Cunningham, Evan Harbert, and Cal Nottestad. Now the starters for the Milwaukee Juneau Pioneers, coached by Torrey Johnson. They come in with a record of 27-1. The guards are Dooney Johnson. He's the Gonzaga commit, 27.3 a game. He's a 6'6" junior. Takis Tyler, 6-foot senior, is a guard, 17.7 a game. Jason Dennis, a 6-foot senior, gets the start. He averages 6.2 per ball game. The forwards are Jaden Hardiman, 6'5" senior. Hardiman averaging 17.2 a game. And rounding out the starters, Jaden Ceballos, a 6'1" junior, who averages about 4 points a game. So again, for Milwaukee Juneau, barring any last-minute changes, it's Dooney Johnson, Takis Tyler, Jason Dennis, Jaden Hardiman, and Jaden Ceballos. And again, both of these teams are seeking their first ever state championship. So we know that one of these teams will walk out of here with the first ever gold trophy for their school.
It's incredible. You know, we saw in the D5 game just now a team win a gold ball that hadn't won one in 80 years since 1946. And now here in D4, we're treated to a game where one school is going to come away with their first ever gold ball. One thing that I'm amazed at is when you look for the through lines between for championship teams, a lot of times you'll see that these teams are really close off the floor.
Yeah.
And that's the case for both these squads. Both coaches made it a point to say our players hang out together off the court. They're a family. They're great friends. And that plays an important role when you get clutch time and a gold ball's on the line.
You can't undersell how important that is, Mike, because I've seen teams over the years, I've been doing this 29 years, and I've seen really good teams, really good players, and I've seen from time to time teammates who didn't like each other. I saw teammates that wouldn't pass the ball to one another, and that's just not a recipe for success. These guys, they get it. You know, we talked about they play as a team. They play for the name on the front of the jersey, not the name on the back of the jersey.
Absolutely, and you know, the bottom line is it's a lot more fun when you're 27-1, or a lot more fun if you're Cambridge and you advance to the state championship for the first time. You know, it's a lot more fun than playing selfish ball.
Absolutely phenomenal crowd here at the Kohl Center. It's been packed all day. I mean, a lot of folks here watching that Division 5 game that you called with Wade Bates and Reedsville. Congratulations to them. First time in 80 years they are state champs. I mean, I got to the parking lot over an hour before tip-off of the Division 5 game. It was already sold out.
Absolutely.
Luckily, I had a pass to get in.
Well, you're big time, so
well,
of course.
Yeah, I guess so.
You know, you got your spot reserved. They got your name on a gold plate on the ground.
Cambridge is going to go left to right as we see it in the first half. Milwaukee Juneau right to left. The Pioneers in black jerseys and shorts with white lettering and trim. Cambridge in white jerseys with blue lettering. And here we go as the Pioneers work it to our left, going for a gold ball. These two schools pass down underneath, and the right block shot is up and off the glass and in. Dooney Johnson didn't take long to get going there, Mike, as he's got his first two.
No, a great entry pass from the perimeter to the right low block. And Dooney Johnson used the glass and put it home.
All right, so it's 2-0 Pioneers, but it's early. We're in the opening minute of play. And with a drive here, this is Cash Cunningham, puts it up off the rim. It's no good. Fighting for the rebound. Offensive board, falling down was Harbert. Got it out to Horton, and we had a whistle as Horton launched the shot. There was a travel violation there.
As he fell down with the basketball, they called a walk.
Can't fault the effort, though.
The first thing you see is you notice the size difference with Juneau being towering over Cambridge. However, Cambridge got an offensive rebound on that last possession.
This is to Tyler. Pass to the baseline. Bobbled there, and it was going out of bounds. Thrown up for grabs, but saved by the Pioneers. And now here's a three ball on the way for Hardiman. It's off the backboard, no good. And the defensive rebound pulled down by Nottestad, Cambridge basketball.
We talked in the open about Cambridge's defense. They get 5 steals a game. We saw it on that half-court possession. Great defense.
2-0 Pioneers. Blue Jays have the basketball, looking for their first points of the day. And this is Horton. Through traffic, had it stripped. Pioneers 3-on-2 if they hurry. Here is a layup on the left side, counted for Jaden Hardiman. Hardiman, averaging 17 a game, gets his first 2 today, and it is 4-0 in favor of the Pioneers.
Oh, great job of running the floor by Hardiman. Put it soft off the glass with the left.
Got to protect the rock. Those turnovers are going to kill you against this Milwaukee Juneau team. 3-ball! Left corner. And that is Jett Horton. He's a 28% three-point shooter. gets the Blue Jays on the board. 1-point game, 4-3 Milwaukee Juneau.
Catch and shoot with no dribbles. He squared up his shoulders and nailed it from 3.
We're 2 minutes in. Here's a drive. Tyler kicks it out right corner. 3 balls on the way. It is good. That is Jason Dennis from downtown Madison. 7-3 our score, and Jett Horton is down for Cambridge. Jett Horton is down. He's on his backside, out of bounds behind the basket to our left, and we have a stoppage with 15:50 to go in the first half, and right now they are tending to Horton. I didn't see exactly what happened.
I
Mike,
didn't either. I was
down.
watching the 3 go down, and Horton was on the ground by the time that came through the bottom of the net. You know, we saw yesterday a key player for one of the squads leave the game early, took a shoulder blade to the face, and that had a huge impact on the game. We're hoping that's not the case here.
This is Zimbrick Honda's championship presentation of PrepMania and the WIAA Boys State Basketball Tournament. For more than 50 years, Zimbrick Honda has provided the Madison area with quality Honda vehicles. The trusted staff of Zimbrick Honda's used car dealership will save you time and reduce your car buying stress by finding the vehicle that matches your style. If you're looking for a new or used Honda, visit Zimbrick Honda just off the Beltline in Madison or online at ZimbrickHonda.com. Shop local, shop Zimbrick Honda. And they're still working on Horton, but now he's sitting up and now he's standing up, and that's a good sign.
Tough young man getting looked at by the trainer, and he's like, I'm not leaving this game. It's a state title game.
You kidding me? A state title game? You're going to leave it all out there.
Mike, you called the Thursday games between these two teams, and I'd be interested to get your impression when you saw each of these teams win in advance. I know you told me, man, Milwaukee Juneau can get up and down the floor.
They play at a quick pace. They want to fly. They want to burn you in transition. As I said, they like to play above the rim. We saw 4 or 5 dunks in that game. You have got to protect the rock, as I said a moment ago, when you're facing Milwaukee Juneau. You have got to, because if you turn it over, that's what they feast on. They turn the ball, they force a turnover, and they're gone. They're down the court in a flash, and they're 9 times out of 10 they're putting it in.
And we saw that early in this game. We saw them get an easy transition bucket off a turnover. So what were your impressions about Cambridge as you saw them win in advance?
Yeah, Cambridge, again, I think I talked about it a little bit in our pregame segment, but just the way they play together as a team, the way they're balanced, they execute very well. They were executing extremely well. I think, that they didn't necessarily want to maybe get it into a track meet like a Milwaukee Juneau did, but they were great in the half-court offense, and they played defense really, really well. They rebounded really, really well, and again, that's you need to do that if you're going to be successful this time of year.
And I think what we've seen early on, that first catch and shoot for the 3 for Cambridge, that was no fear kind of thing, and I think they're going to just try to play their game rather than worry about slowing it down and going like a 4 corners-ish kind of thing to keep it low scoring. I think they got to play their game.
By the way, that timeout was brought to you by Madison College. Madison College, been around for over 100 years. Learn more at madisoncollege.edu. All right, Cambridge basketball. Pioneers lead it 7-3. Ball is thrown away, and they force another turnover. So it's going to be Milwaukee Juneau basketball with 15:38 left in the opening stanza. 7-3, Pioneers with the lead.
Just great swarming defense in the half court. Their size and their length just clogging up passing lanes.
Here is Hardiman. Free throw line elevates. Shot short off the front of the rim. And there's a defensive rebound for Jakari Crawford of Cambridge. He had a nice game off the bench the other night. 6'1 junior. He's out there again. Here's Crawford. Right wing into the lane. Elevates. Shot is up. Got it. Jakari Crawford. He had 5 points and 5 boards the other night, Mike, and he gets some points right off the bench here today, 7-5.
No fear. And the Blue Jays are showing they're in attack mode on offense.
All right. This is a pass to the right. We said Johnson elevates for 3. Nope, it's short. Long Karam tipped out to the timeline. It's going to be grabbed by Cambridge. Firing it ahead. Here's Cash Cunningham in the right block. Sends it up top. Ball fake there. Nellis floats one up off the glass. Missed it wide right. Rebound tipped. And they've got numbers the other way if they hurry. Here's Tyler. Alley-oop! And the ball is tipped in by Johnson. He wanted to dunk it, but he got the bucket anyways as he tipped the alley-oop pass in, 9-5, Milwaukee Juneau.
Playing smart. He went high, grabbed it with one hand, and left it soft off the glass instead of trying to throw it down.
I saw that a few times on Thursday. And now we've got a whistle at the other end. 14:21 left in the opening half. 9-5, Milwaukee Juneau on top of Cambridge in this Division IV state championship game. Get some substitutions out there right now for Cambridge.
Yeah, 3 players coming in, and that's a sign to me that Cambridge really wants to keep the pressure and keep attacking Juneau and using a deep bench.
Inbounds pass, left doorstep. Kicked out of there. Jett Horton, step back 3. Bullseye! That's Jett Horton. He's got 2 threes. We got a 1-point game. Cambridge trailing by 1 at 9-8.
Jett Horton is cold-blooded. He had a mid-range jumper and said, nah, I'm going to take a step back and drain the 3.
And here's a steal. Back the other way, 3-on-1. Cambridge, bounce pass right side. Here's a layup. No, it's off the rim, but an offensive board and a putback, count that. And Oscar Brown lays it in. Cambridge with its first lead of the game, 10-9, 13:51 left in the half. We've got a timeout brought to you by Madison College. Whether you're starting fresh or leveling up your career, Madison College is here for you. Learn more at madisoncollege.edu. We'll take a break. Back after this, 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and the ESPN Madison YouTube channel.
Getting you back to doing what you love is the #1 priority of Stoughton Health Rehab and Sports Medicine Clinics in both Oregon and Stoughton. With physical, occupational, and speech therapy, we can provide care with no referral needed. Plus, we now accept over 160 area insurance plans, including Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield, Dean Health Plan, Humana, Quartz, and more. For more information, visit stoughtonhealth.com. Stoughton Health, creating excellence together.
Live from the Kohl Center, this is Zimbrick Honda's championship presentation of the WIAA State Boys Basketball Tournament on ESPN Madison, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and the ESPN Madison YouTube channel.
And as we come back, a thunderous two-handed dunk for Corey Collins of Milwaukee Juneau, and it is 11-10.
Tremendous cross-court alley-oop pass to get that bucket.
Here is a foul at the other end.
Cambridge in attack mode on offense. I think it's catching Juneau by surprise a little bit, just how aggressive the Blue Jays are in attacking the rim.
So we've got free throws here, and this is going to be Jack Baker at the line for the Blue Jays.
No other Blue Jays on the foul line.
Nope. They're all back. They're all back towards their bench. Baker, he averages 3 points a game, 55% free throw shooter.
Talked about the ball hawking defense for Cambridge. They got a steal early in this game. They average 5 steals a game.
Second free throw rattles home for Baker and make it a 12-11 game in favor of Cambridge with 13-13 and counting left in the opening half. Mike Tronson, Mike Podol. It's the Mike cast of the Division IV state title game. Shot is up. It's going to go for Tyler. No, they wave it off. Wave off the basket. The basket was disallowed, and that's a break for Cambridge. I'm watching the replay here.
Oh, it's because he grabbed the rim.
He grabbed the rim. Yep, that's
He didn't
exactly
just touch the rim. He grabbed it and bent it down as the ball was going through.
Here's a drive. Shot blocked. Cambridge gets the ricochet, and they'll get a reload. Bounce pass. This is kicked out by Brown, and now Crawford between the circles, calling out a play. Again, Cambridge settling into that half-court offense. They'll be patient. It's worked for him.
Oh.
And Crawford flirting with a turnover there.
Yeah.
This is Brown at the free throw line. Bounce pass. Bad pass was intercepted. He was trying to get it to a teammate making a backdoor cut. Just couldn't do it. All right, off the turnover. Pioneers have it. Here is a baseline jumper. Oh, it's good. Dooney Johnson. Are you kidding me?
I mean, that was silky smooth. The high arcing mid-range baseline fadeaway. Nothing but net. Bringing the rain.
Dooney
Johnson, he's got 8.
Yeah, 8 points already for Dooney. 13-12 Milwaukee Juneau. Tight one here. There's a ball on the floor. Oh, on his backside, it was saved. In a layup, counted for Brown.
Loving the game plan for Cambridge right now. They're in attack mode, taking it to the rim. Not on my bingo card for Cambridge's keys to success.
Beg your pardon, that was Baker that got the bucket.
Oh!
There's a three ball from the sideline.
Oh, come on.
Dooney Johnson again.
I'm loony for Dooney already. My goodness.
Oh,
He's
boy.
got range for days at 6'6".
Absolutely incredible.
Wow.
16-14 Pioneers.
And he looks over at the bench. How you like that, Pops? His dad, the coach, Torrey Johnson Jr.
Substitutions here for Cambridge. 11:24 to go. First half of the D4 title game. Locked in a good one thus far. Milwaukee Juneau 16, Cambridge 14. And the Blue Jays are going to inbound baseline right. Pass in. That is Cash Cunningham. They go up to the high left side, bobbled momentarily, but saved just inside the timeline. Here is Cash Cunningham, right wing. Bounce pass and off the fingertips of Evan Harbert, not a bounds. And that will give it back to the Pioneers. Alex Rainey saying, come on.
Yeah, that's a second turnover. 2 out of 3 possessions, they've turned the rock over. You can't do that if you want to hang in there with Milwaukee Juneau. You'll blink and you'll be down 8.
It can happen that fast. You got it. Here's Dooney. Dooney Johnson trying to go down low on the left.
It.
Shot is up. Missed it off the rim. Rebound is going to be grabbed there. An offensive board for Dennis. So a reload for the Pioneers, who lead it by a deuce. 10:45 and counting left until intermission. Johnson into the lane. Kicks it back out. Dennis up top. Hesitation into the lane. Jump stop. Shot is up. Missed it short. Who's got the rebound? It's going to be grabbed by Baker of Cambridge. And the Blue Jays have it.
Cambridge gang attacking the rebounds on both ends of the floor.
Ball knocked out of the hands of Cunningham, but saved by his teammate Horton. Nice pass down low, kick back out, and a return feed to the corner. Grabbed there by Nellis. Now back down to Harbert. Harbert, he's going to go baseline, and that should stay on this end, should it not?
Yeah.
The officials haven't pointed yet. Yeah,
now
they are.
Took a jab step. What?
Wait a minute now. Do they give it to Milwaukee Juneau, or what are they doing?
It should have been Juneau's ball. It was a jab step, swung the ball through, and lost control of it. But it looks like they're giving it to Cambridge.
Timeout on the floor brought to you by Madison College. They've been around for over 100 years. Learn more at madisoncollege.edu. That's madisoncollege.edu. Back after this break on the ESPN Wisconsin app, the ESPN Madison YouTube channel, and 100.5 ESPN Madison.
Experience, knowledge, results. That's what really matters when you need help after a serious truck accident. You'll need a lawyer experienced in fighting and winning for people just like you. Gruber Law Offices has the resources, strong track record of success, and a team of experienced lawyers to take care of your needs. We've successfully helped people injured in big truck accidents for more than 35 years. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
It's bracket season, and Pizza Hut's got the watch party covered. Score a large 3-topping pizza for just $10. Try it on Pizza Hut's new hand-tossed crust. Crispy and golden on the outside, soft and fluffy on the inside, and finished with garlic parm seasoning for that classic pizzeria vibe. Or get the original pan, thin and crispy, or Chicago Tavern style. Big flavor, big savings. Just $10. Your bracket might not survive, but this deal will win it all. Order today at pizzahut.com or on the Pizza Hut app. Pizza Hut, no one out-pizzas the Hut.
Live from the Kohl Center, this is Zimbrick Honda's championship presentation of the WIAA Division IV Boys Basketball State Championship game on ESPN Madison, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and the ESPN Madison YouTube channel.
Back to live action, 10:08 to go in the first half. Cambridge ball, Horton high off the glass, and Jett Horton banks it home. He's got 8 points in the game, does Horton, and we're tied at 16.
Jett's ready to take off today. Prep the landing strip.
Johnson into the lane, sends it right corner, kicked out of there, back up top. Long three from the parking lot, no good for Tyler, and the rebound for Cambridge. I tell you, the Blue Jays, despite the size disadvantage, Mike, holding their own on the boards here.
Yeah, they're gang attacking the rebounds, boxing out and attacking.
Offensive foul called on Harbor.
That was a good call, kind of makes up for that ball out of bounds that looked like it was off Cambridge. But 16-16, Cambridge, their unofficial motto, at least from me, has been no fear. And the Blue Jays showing no fear, not intimidated, acting like they belong on this floor.
Well, let's face it, you don't get to this championship game by accident. You just don't. I mean, we talked about that early on, and teams are here for a reason.
And both these teams played on Thursday, so they got to watch Friday's matchup, settle in.
Yep, no basket. We had a foul as, let's see who this is going to go on here. So Oscar Brown picks up the foul. That is the second team foul they have. We haven't had a ton of fouls here through the first segment of the opening half.
It's been a well-played game so far. Two high-level teams.
Johnson, baseline shot, in and out, no good, but there's a foul. And Dooney Johnson.
Yeah, I mean, Dooney Johnson cannot be contained. He can get his shot off any which way you want to do it. He can dance to any music you play. He can shoot from the outside. He can take it to the rim. He's just silky smooth.
Dooney Johnson, a two-time All-State selection, a two-time Player of the Year in the Milwaukee City Conference as he makes the first free throw. He's Milwaukee Juneau's all-time leading scorer, over 2,000 career points. He's only a junior.
Only a junior.
That's
outrageous.
And by the way, did I mention he's going to Gonzaga in 2 years?
And just watching him play, you can see him fitting into that Mark Few style of play on the West Coast.
Second free throw, nothing but net for Dooney. And just like that, Dooney Johnson is up to 13 points. The lead is 2 for Milwaukee Juneau, 18-16. Here come the Blue Jays of Cambridge, working from our left to our right, approaching the 9-minute mark and counting of the first half. Brown for three. It is not going to go. And the rebound for Johnson as he's back the other way to the top of the silo. Kicks it out right side on the wing. There is Tyler driving through traffic, got through the double team, and we had a whistle. As looks like there was contact here on the part of Cambridge. Let's check this one out. This one's going to go on Jakari Crawford, his first, team's fourth.
Milwaukee Juneau is playing pretty well, and this game is very close. So it's not like Milwaukee Juneau's underperforming here. This is just a high-level basketball game.
It really is, no doubt. Spin move, Johnson. Leans in. Oh, man.
Are you kidding me?
Dooney Johnson, that was sick.
Spin move to the middle, in the lane. Leap and leaner, hanging floater right over the front of the rim.
20-16 Pioneers. All right, this is a drive by Ian Nellis. Kicks it left corner. And we had a collision. Some feet getting tangled up there on the far sideline. This one's going to go on Corey Collins, the 6'6 sophomore. And that evens up our team fouls at 4 apiece with 8:23 to go. First half of the Division IV state championship game. Mike and Mike Tronson, Mike Podol, Hunter Vaughn is here helping out on site. And
it's too many Mikes even for Hunter Vaughn.
Tell you.
Cambridge doing a nice job of picking up fouls on Juneau by attacking.
Great cut, great pass, and the layup is good for Brown. Oscar Brown, he made a great cut down Wisconsin Avenue, Mike, and they found him.
And just a great bounce pass down the lane line. Caught it right as he made that turn and got the layup.
Whistle and a foul at the other end. 8:01 to go until halftime. 20-18. Milwaukee Juneau. Ian Nellis just picked up. I'm watching that cut on the replay. Oh, gorgeous.
And what a sweet bounce pass. Just a split the defenders with that bounce pass.
All right, this is going to be Takis Tyler to inbound near sideline for Juneau, and he finds his teammate Dooney Johnson.
Torrey Johnson, coach of Milwaukee Juneau, talks about Takis and Dooney are best friends, have been best friends since they were in grade school.
Here's Hardiman. And he is. Oh, it's a blocking foul.
Yeah, he moved into him.
It was close, but I guess now upon second thought, I'm watching the
Moving
replays.
forward.
He drove against Horton, and Horton gets called for the block there. So, 7:45 left in the half. 16 fouls now on Cambridge. Next one, and the Pioneers are in the bonus. Dooney kicks it out. This is Tyler, top of the silo, now backs up between the circles. Man-to-man defense for Cambridge. There's a ball tipped, but saved by Johnson. Johnson spinning into the lane, through a double-team layup. Easy. Oh, boy. The footwork for Dooney Johnson. It's 22-18. Mike, he's unbelievable.
He's showing his bag right now. I mean, he did a spin move to the middle and then used his left.
Another great cut, another layup. That's Brown again. Nellis with the assist. Great dime from Nellis. Brown's got 6 points off the bench. 22-20. Cambridge, they're not scared here. You said it, Mike. They're going to stick right with them.
Alex Randy, head coach at Cambridge, is saying, let's back cut them to death.
And they're doing that. Free throw line jumper off the rim, no good for Tyler. Offensive board, put back. That won't go for Hardiman. And the rebound for Cambridge. Baseball pass ahead, intercepted. Here come the Pioneers. Alley-oop. And Hardiman couldn't handle the pass above the rim, and Cambridge gets it back. Are you
Cambridge
kidding me?
Pushing the tempo.
And there's a pass intercepted. They were trying to go cross court. Now another loose ball stolen back by Cambridge. Crawford puts it up and in. What a wild sequence. Jakari Crawford finally scores to tie the game at 22, and I can't keep up.
Jakari Crawford is a baller. Mike Johnson, he just attacks. He's in perpetual motion attacking the rim. 22-22, what a game.
I'm all right. I'll calm down. All right, here we go.
It's that good.
It's fun to watch. Spin move, kicked out, top of the key. Here's Hardiman into the lane, runs into a traffic, kicks it back out. Under 6 to play in the first half. We haven't decided anything. 22-22.
Dooney Johnson said, give me the rock. I've got 17 of my team's 22 points with 5.5 to go in the first half.
Johnson driving. Wow, you can't stop him. You can't stop him.
He turned the corner on his defender, went down Main Street, took it to the front of the lane, and laid it in.
24-22 in favor of Milwaukee Juneau. 5.5 to play until they blow the horn.
19 points for Dooney Johnson already.
Here is Nellis, Ian Nellis. And what happened there? I think it was tipped out. Yeah, it was tipped out. He was knocked out of his hands by a defender. Now 3 more subs coming in for Cambridge. 5:22 left in the half, and we have a timeout on the floor. Timeouts are brought to you by Madison College. Whether you're starting fresh or leveling up your career, Madison College is here for you. Learn more at madisoncollege.edu. That's madisoncollege.edu. Now, Gruber Law Offices has a reputation for winning. Their experienced, powerful team works tirelessly to help people and families seriously injured in accidents by providing the best care and service. There is never a fee until they win your case. Gruber Law Offices has been serving the people and state of Wisconsin for over 35 years. Mike, say it with me. One call.
That's all.
That's all. Gruber Law Offices. Hey, and at Hooper's Service, customer comfort comes first. Did you know that? Their home comfort priority plan keeps systems running their very best, saving customers money with priority service. Now, for heating, cooling, plumbing, or fire protection, Hooper is there 24/7. Turn to the experts, Carrier and Hooper. 5:22 left in the opening half of play of our Division IV title game. And Mike, this has been a good one to say the least. 24-22
Hooper
Pioneers.
is very appropriate because we're seeing some Hoopers out here on the court right now in the D4 championship game. My goodness. You know, this Cambridge Blue Jay team, every player on this team also plays football in the fall. And you can see it. You know, one thing about football players that play basketball is they look like football players on the basketball court. They're attacking, they're physical, they're competitive. And that's what we're seeing here tonight. A lot of teams step on the floor with Juneau and they're done before the ball tips off.
Pass in, Cambridge basketball, elevating, shot up off the back rim, won't go, and Johnson elevates to get the rebound. We're in an era, we live in an era now, Mike, where there's a lot more younger athletes, that are specializing in one sport. I'm all for the non-specializations. Yeah, multi-sport athletes. That, when you get a little older, college and beyond, fine. But at this age, multi-sport is the way. That's my opinion.
Yeah, if we get a chance, I'll tell a quick story later on about how what I heard the Slinger athletic director
Here's
say.
a 3-ball for the lead. It's good! Cambridge takes the lead on a trifecta from Jett Horton.
Jett Horton, no fear, step back 3. Somebody's got to guard Jett Horton.
25-24 Cambridge.
Jett Horton showing a nice stroke on the 3. He's got 11.
11 points, and he's got 3 triples now. 3 triples. That 3-point shooting. Here is a drive, baseline. Hardiman, double team, gets it high off the glass. It won't go. There was a travel. It wouldn't have counted had it gone because he was called for traveling. And you just looking at some of the expressions on the Pioneers' faces. They know they're in a dogfight. They're a little frustrated right now.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's one thing, and this team, they've been freight training teams. They have had tests in the city conference. They played a really good game against Milwaukee Hamilton, 76-72. What a back cut!
Another one! This time it's Harbert that takes the bounce pass. He went in. Somebody left the back door open, and it's 27-24 Cambridge.
Back cutting Milwaukee Juneau's defense to death. Juneau's going to have to make an adjustment on that defensively because Cambridge running patterned offense to perfection.
Here is a pass left side. Hardiman out there in three-point land. Drives towards the paint. Runs into a double team. Sends it up top now for Dennis. Dennis, right side off the glass. It won't go. Defensive rebound for Cambridge. And that's Jett Horton with 3:28 and counting left in the opening stanza of the D4 championship game. 3-ball left corner. No good. Might have been partially altered. Johnson got the loose ball.
Great closeout by Johnson on that.
Dooney out to Tyler. Tyler into the lane. Floats it up. Missed it short. Rebound is loose. Cambridge got another one. Boy, they're just holding their own against the much taller Pioneers on the glass. And
what a play.
Oh, Tyler strips Harbert and then threw it cross court to a teammate, and then a blocking foul on Horton, who got knocked down. He is on his backside. He's going to get up now, but oh, wow. What a play by Tyler.
Takis Tyler just showing incredible point A to point C speed, intercepting that pass. As he's falling out of bounds, he throws a half-court pass, cross-court, to one of his teammates, way in the backcourt, just heads up smart.
And that, by the way, was the 7th foul of the half on the Blue Jays. So Milwaukee Juneau's in the bonus, and Dooney Johnson is heading to the charity stripe.
If you would ask Alec Rainey, though, he said, I'm subbing 3 guys in at a crack.
He missed the free throw.
We're going to pick up a lot of fouls.
And a defensive rebound for Crawford off the miss by Johnson. Johnson double team. He's in trouble, and it's stolen.
Great defense.
He drove right into the double team and nothing he could do.
Collins plays excellent defense.
Pass down low, reverse layup, book it. That's Corey Collins. He was waiting for that one.
Corey Collins is playing some excellent defense, and he ran down court and got rewarded for it. Quick bucket, 27-26.
And we're going the other way. What was the call there?
10-second violation.
10 seconds? Was that just me, or was that a quick 10 seconds, Mike?
It seemed like a quick 10 seconds, but Milwaukee Juneau was camped out three-quarter court and building a wall.
This time out on the floor brought to you by Madison College. Madison College has been around for over 100 years. Learn more at madisoncollege.edu. That's madisoncollege.edu. 2 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the first half of the Division IV state championship game. It's 27-26, Cambridge leading Milwaukee Juneau. My name is Mike Tronson. His name is Mike Podol. The Mike Cast for you on this Saturday afternoon.
And are you not entertained? This has been an excellent, excellent game. Those who may have given the gold ball to Juneau and disregarded Cambridge were sadly mistaken. They didn't know the cut of Cambridge's jib, because this team has character and fight and a nasty streak. I mean, they're showing they're going to foul you. They're going to come in with substitutions in waves. but Juneau's still playing well and holding their own.
Yeah, what did I tell you? You asked me what my impressions were of Cambridge. Are you seeing what I was talking about?
Yeah,
they
absolutely.
rebound extremely well. They play defense extremely well. You're right. And that's one thing we didn't talk about was the fact that they're rotating a lot of guys in. And I think that can help as this game wears on because, Milwaukee Juneau, they go, about 6-7 deep, if that. They're going to get tired.
Well, and with Cambridge, bringing in waves of players like that, you can pile up the fouls. You can start piling them up,
Right.
so stay physical.
Get the hands team out there, right?
That's right. And Juneau averaging 83 points per game on the year. That's gaudy. But they've only got 26 points, and there's only 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the half.
Pioneer basketball after that timeout. Takis Tyler looking into the right block. Hardiman got stripped. I think that was Crawford that knocked it out. Yeah, it was Jakari Crawford again. He plays some good D.
Hardiman is a physical player on offense, Jaden Hardiman, and he's taking some hard contact down there and not getting the calls. He's looking at the ref like, what do I got to do to get a call?
Inbounds pass. Hardiman leaps to get it. Fires it back to Dooney Johnson at the free throw line. Into the lane, leans, puts a shot up. It's off the back rim, no, and Crawford got the rebound. Fires it ahead to Harbert. Harbert letting traffic go by as he was bobbling it momentarily. Back to Crawford. He's stripped.
What hands.
Oh, my goodness. But
Man,
saved.
is it physical out there.
Yeah,
Holy
it is.
cow.
Harbert recovered, though. Harbert to the right corner. With it there is Baker. Baker sends it up top. They go around the horn, left side. Crawford pump fake. Now to the sideline.
Cambridge slowing it down.
3 ball on the way. That is not going to go for Cash Cunningham. Here's Tyler back the other way off the rebound. Tyler, hesitation, now turns on the Jets and goes in for a layup. Takis Tyler. He averages 17 a game. That's his first 2 in this one, and it vaults the Pioneers back in front by 1, 28-27.
It looked like Takis Tyler, like Cambridge was going to foul him to stop the transition, and he blew by all the defenders before the foul could
The
come.
old Linda Ronstad move. Blew by you.
Blew by you.
There's a layup, and it's good. That is Jack Baker with another one. As he's up to 6, 29-28.
Oh, unforced turnover there.
Yeah, Pioneers turn it. You ever heard that one before? The Linda Ronstad?
No, that's the line of the day already, and we're only in the first half. Blew by you.
Blew by you. And we've got Cambridge basketball. They're going to have to inbound on the near sideline.
Now, one thing to look at, and after that unforced turnover, Dooney Johnson was looking at his teammates like, what are you doing? Don't throw soft passes to no one. And so the adversity hasn't been there all year.
We've got a whistle and a foul on Juneau as Oscar Brown was sandwiched between a couple of defenders and Dooney Johnson. That's his first of the game, and it's also team foul number 5. Inbounding Horton on the baseline right. He takes a return feed. In the corner, he's guarded well. Now he's going to shoot over the defender. He missed the 3 short. Tyler played great D, got the rebound, throws it ahead on a bounce pass. Here's a layup, and it's good.
What a pass.
Jason Dennis. He's now got 5.
35 seconds to go.
30-29 Pioneers. Left corner 3. Bullseye!
What a shot. Cold-blooded.
Cal Nottestad, are you kidding me?
Nottestad didn't even hesitate. Catch, square up, 3 ball, corner pocket.
32-30 Cambridge. 13 seconds and counting left in the half, and Juneau looks like they want to hold for the last shot.
What a game. What a game. Get
this
the ball
has
to
been
Dooney.
a treat. Dooney, right side. Dooney through traffic. Lee got stripped. 2 seconds. 1. Now that's another steal back the other way. Half-court shot. No, off the rim. And that's the way this wild first half comes to an end here inside the Kohl Center at the break in the D4 title game. Cambridge 32, Milwaukee Juneau 30. Back after this timeout, 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and the ESPN Madison YouTube channel.
Get your team together. Softball is back for 2026. Hey, it's Jesse Nelson. Registration for Madison School and Community Recreation's Adult Summer Softball Leagues is now open. Men's, women's, and all-gender slow pitch and women's fast pitch leagues are forming now for the summer season. MSCR Softball Leagues offer fun for every level of player and welcome all participants. Spend your summer evenings with us on the Ball Diamond. For more information and to register, go to mscrsportsleagues.org. That's mscrsportsleagues.org.
In the next 30 seconds, I'm going to save money and save the planet. It's simple. Ditch your energy bill and make the switch over to Everlight Solar. While electricity prices keep rising, Everlight Solar will give you the chance to take ownership of your power while also reducing your carbon footprint. As a local company based out of Madison, they'll be there with you every step of the way as you make the switch to solar. To learn more about how you can save money and save the planet, go to everlightsolar.com.
Buying a new vehicle should be exciting, and that's what Simden Chevy in Mount Horeb aims to do. That's why they vow to give you the better buying experience. Jim Rutledge here. I've had 3 better buying experiences at Simden Chevy in Mount Horeb, and I keep on going back because the experience and the Chevy is fantastic. So if you're looking for a buying experience you're going to want to repeat anytime you need a new or new-to-you vehicle, I recommend you make the short drive out to Simden Chevy in Mount Horeb, because you're only minutes away from a better buying experience at Simden Chevy in Mount Horeb.
$2.3 million. A recent Schwab survey of Americans says that it takes $2.3 million to be wealthy. Well, you may have had your financial plan set on a bigger or a more humble number. But if you're looking for added insights on how to get there or how to avoid some tax pitfalls on the way, Annex Wealth Management is ready to listen. Mark Tauscher here, and whether your situation is complex or simple, the Annex Wealth Management team can give you wealth expertise and guidance on reaching your goals. Annex Wealth Management. Know the difference.
Wisconsin homes ask a lot of their windows and doors. With our unpredictable weather, they need to perform in every season, year after year. At Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, we build everything around quality, durability, and long-term comfort. And right now, we're making long-term comfort easier than ever. Order today and get 0% interest until 2032. Not just a few years, 0% interest all the way until 2032. That means you can upgrade your home now and pay over time without paying a dime in interest. From your free in-home consultation to expert installation, Pella's local team is with you every step of the way, helping you choose the right products for your home, your style, and your budget. And with our 10-year limited warranty, you can feel confident long after installation day. 0% interest until 2032. Set your free in-home consultation today at PellaWI.com.
Certain restrictions apply. It's 3/31/2026.
Live from the Kohl Center, this is Zimbrick Honda's championship presentation of the WIAA Division IV Boys Basketball State Championship game on ESPN Madison, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and the ESPN Madison YouTube channel.
Halftime inside the Kohl Center. And at the break in this Division IV State Championship basketball game, it is Cambridge leading Milwaukee Juneau by the count of 32-30. Mike Tronson and Mike Podol with you. And what a first half that was. Mike, I tell you, I need a halftime break to get a little oxygen in me here.
So you want to win a state championship. You want to be a champion, do you? Well, you got to earn it. You can't just walk out on the floor and be a champion. And you got to wonder, some of the Milwaukee Juneau players walking off the court looked a little stunned. But their coach looked confident. They know they got to play their game. But, this team, although talk to my man Warren Price, who calls Milwaukee City Conference games, Milwaukee City Conference competitive night in and night out. They've been challenged on a few occasions down the stretch of the season. In season, the Milwaukee Hamilton and Milwaukee South, those were close games. But when they step on the court with a team that's never played them before, they win that game mostly during warm-ups when the other team looks at them and goes, look at their size.
I'm out.
The Cambridge Blue Jays, they're blind. They didn't see that. They're just like, we all play football. We all play tough and hard-nosed, and you can't just come over. We're not going to roll over for anyone. And what a game. 32-30 at halftime.
Well, let's get to know our two coaches with our Midwest Financial Group coaches profile. The lineup at Midwest Financial Group are coaches for your financial world, organizing all the players on your personal team for the best chance of success. Behind every great team is a great coach. Let the Midwest Financial Group be yours for your financial planning needs. Head to mfgteam.com to get a start today on your financial future. Advisory services offered through Commonwealth Financial Network, a registered investment advisor. Well, we've talked a little bit about him already, Mike, but two really fine coaches here. Two coaches that
young coaches.
Yeah, young coaches.
I mean, two of the young greats that folks jot their names down because they're going to be on the scene for a long, long time. I mean, both of these coaches on the floor both have really young teams right now. We talked about how Cambridge only has 3 seniors and only 2 juniors, and they're hanging in there right now. And you look at Juneau themselves only has 3 seniors. So Coach Torrey Johnson, who has, it runs in his blood, Ace Evans, who played for Martin Luther and then went on to play college ball, and just a dynamic player. Dooney Johnson got to look up not only to his dad, but to his uncle too. So it's been a phenomenal bloodline there. And it was funny because in one of the press conferences, one of the other coaches asked Torrey Johnson Jr., when's the last time you beat Dooney? What happened when you play one-on-one? And he said, well, the last time we played, I won, but I'll be honest with you, it takes me like 2 weeks to gear up to play my son now. It's hard for an old baller to give up that mantle to his son. And Torrey Johnson Jr., an excellent coaching mind. You hear him talk, and it's infectious. You want to play for that guy. He just brings a great perspective to the game. On the flip side of the ball, we talked about how Alex Rainey, he played for Lake Mills, the L-Cats. No one knows what an L-Cat is, but he played for the L-Cats and very close to the Cambridge community. He could hit the ground running when he took that job. He knows what the culture's like there.
All right, so it's 32-30 at halftime. Cambridge on top of Milwaukee Juneau. Back to get you ready for the second half right after this on 100.5 ESPN Madison, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and the ESPN Madison YouTube channel.
Hi, I'm Dr. Joseph Henningsen with Stoughton Health Ortho Team Clinic. I specialize in joint pain and joint pain surgery, specifically hip and knee replacement, including second-time surgery for hip and knee replacement. If joint pain or an injury is slowing you down, you don't have to live with it. We are here to help at Stoughton Health. Come in and we can talk to you about different techniques in order to get you back to doing what you want to do, whether it be walking the dog, going to work, or even playing outside with your kids. We want you to be able to do these things without pain.
Learn more at orthoteam.com.
Hi, this is Lee, inviting you to Ruth's Chris Steakhouse in Middleton. We got a great happy hour every day of the week from 4 o'clock to 7, and our patio during the summer is open too. If you're getting married, special occasion, a birthday, anniversary, or even a business meeting, we've got all the accommodations right here at Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. You work hard and sometimes you're not sure what you want to do, where you want to spend your money. I want to encourage you to come into Ruth's Chris Steakhouse and say hello. It'd be a pleasure to meet you.
I'm Coach Greg Gard. Building a winning team takes more than talent. It takes preparation, strategy, and the right partners. The same is true for building a successful business. That's why I'm proud to work with Bank CMG. They understand what Wisconsin business owners need: smart banking solutions, local decision making, and a partner who is invested in your success, not just in your account balance. Whether you're looking to finance equipment, manage cash flow, or expand your operations, Bank CMG has the experience and flexibility to help you grow. They're not a big national bank where you're just another number. They're a community bank where you talk to real people who understand your business and your market. I've spent my career building teams. Bank CMG helps Wisconsin businesses build theirs. If you're ready to work with a bank that gets it, visit bankcmg.com/business. Let's build something great together.
Live from the Kohl Center, this is Zimbrick Honda's championship presentation of the WIAA Division IV Boys Basketball State Championship game on ESPN Madison, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and the ESPN Madison YouTube channel.
Well, did you know there are over 20 studies that support the benefits of low-fat chocolate milk as a recovery beverage? Low-fat chocolate milk contains the right 3-to-1 mix of carbs and protein, scientifically shown to help refuel and restore muscles. Pro athletes have been relying on chocolate milk for years because they've seen the benefits in their own performance and recommend drinking milk to others. Learn more at GonnaNeedMilk.com, brought to you by the dairy farmers of Wisconsin. We are just about ready to start the second half of the Division IV state championship game here at the Kohl Center in Madison. Mike Tronson, Mike Podol in the second half. Cambridge goes right to left as we see it, and Milwaukee Juneau left to right across your radio dial.
You know, with young teams, your experience imprints on you. And in the sectional final, Cambridge played the 1 seed Lomira and won in overtime, 58-56. That took a buzzer beater to send that game to overtime. You're such a young team, you learn from that stuff. And what we're seeing here is that it's kind of carried over into just the way they play. They have no fear. They've blown out people. They've been blown out. They've won at the buzzer. I mean, a little bit of everything with this Cambridge Blue Jays team.
Cambridge with the ball to start the second half, leading by 2.
Oh, what a back
Another
cut.
great back cut, but the layup is no good for Harbert. Everything but the finish on that one. And the Pioneers dodge a bullet.
You got to put that in the half court. A back cut, wide open layup. You got to make that.
Oh, missing 0-footers will drive any coach nuts.
Get you reaching for the Tums.
Tyler, step back shot, missed it from the arc. Rebound, Cambridge, 2-on-1 if they hurry. This is...
what a crossover.
Yeah, great crossover and a layup good for Nottestad. 34-30 in favor of the Blue Jays. Opening minute of play, second half here in Madison.
The bigger, taller defender on him in the open court, and rather than pull the ball out, which I think the defender was expecting, he crossed him over and went to the front of the rim.
With it now, Milwaukee Juneau, Johnson giving it to Tyler. Tyler elevates, 17-footer, nope. Offensive board, put back, book it. That is Corey Collins.
Not much you can do about that. Jett Horton had rebounding position, but the taller man just took the ball away and put it back in.
34-32 in favor of Cambridge. Blue Jays with the 2-point lead and the rock. We're 1 minute and 25 seconds into the second half. Wide open 3, here it comes. Yes! That is Evan Harbert making up for the missed layup. Harbert drains the 3, and it's 37-32 Cambridge.
Evan Harbert said, I'll shoot the 3. Forget the layup thing. I'll take 3.
Dooney Johnson, right wing. Here's a 3-ball. Got it. Dooney Johnson. He's up to 22.
And what a clutch shot. With Cambridge up by 5, Dooney Johnson steps back and hits the 3. He's got 20. He's just silky smooth, Mike Tronson.
37-35 Cambridge. Pass tipped, and
oh my!
What a great effort by Dennis to save it from going out of bounds after he had tipped the initial pass. He threw it behind his back to a teammate. Ball eventually ended up out of bounds, but Juneau's going to keep it. I'm just watching the replay here. This is the hustle. Well, actually, this is the bucket by Harbert. There's the replay on the defense.
One lesson to be learned is that you cannot throw soft passes on the perimeter because Juneau closes.
Dooney Johnson, spin move.
Oh, no.
Step back. Oh, He traveled. All right. I thought that looked too good to be true.
Yeah, he lost control of the ball before he spun and took an extra step with his pivot foot.
All right, Cambridge basketball. Folks, if you're just joining us, you've missed a wild game to this point. I would fasten your seatbelts because this second half will be an extravaganza you won't want to miss. I can tell you that right now. And Cambridge, they turn it over. They did. Out of bounds into the Blue Jays bench.
The one thing that Cambridge has done that I'm still expecting, and you got to expect it against Juneau, is the big runs, the 7-9 point runs when they can get an open court and really get the rhythm and momentum on their side. They've been held down.
Johnson threw a double team. Nice pass to the left doorstep. Layup. Got it. That is Ceballos with the bucket.
Great court vision by Dooney. When he gets doubled, someone's going to be open.
We are tied at 37 apiece. Clock running. We're 3 minutes into the second half. And here is Nottestad. Bounce pass. There was another cut. Nice touch pass to the left doorstep. Layup won't go. Now it's tipped out, and Cambridge will get it back once more.
Great back cut, and when the double came, they threw another pass. That's travel.
Yep, travel on Harbert.
I call that the high school travel. That's where you take that step before you put the ball on the floor. I've been called for that a million times, and I still don't think it's traveling.
Timeout on the floor brought to you by Madison College. They've been around for over 100 years. Learn more at madisoncollege.edu. We're back after this on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN app.
I'm very familiar with Gruber Law offices because they're always out in the community.
Gruber Law offices are known to be honest, hardworking.
They're always involved in our neighborhoods.
Gruber Law offices make our community a better place.
They are the best. For nearly 40 years, Gruber Law Offices has helped people throughout Wisconsin. If you're injured, we're here to help. One call, that's all.
Wisconsin would not be the same without Gruber Law offices.
You're listening to 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
At TPC Wisconsin in Madison, there's no off-season for your game. Get ready for the next golf season. Join today and pay no dues until April 1st. That's right, no dues until April 1st. Learn more at tpcwisconsin.com. That's tpcwisconsin.com. And Stoughton Health has been providing trusted care close to home, and they are proud to support student athletes from around the area. From rehab to ortho care, Stoughton Health provides comfort and convenience locally. Visit stoughtonhealth.com to learn more today. It's the Mike Cast of the Division IV state title game. Mike Tronson, Mike Podol, 14:44 left, and we've decided nothing, 37 apiece.
It's been awesome to watch. It is hard fought. You want a gold ball, you're going to have to earn it. One thing, it doesn't look like Milwaukee Juneau shaken up or anything like that. They are like sharks in the water. You know, they're emotionless. They just do their thing. They do what they do. However, you're waiting for that big run to come for them. And when it does come, how is Cambridge going to respond?
Pioneer basketballs. We are back off the timeout. Johnson flips it to Tyler for a right elbow three. Nope, it's short. And a long rebound, and Horton just let it go out of bounds in the corner. So it's going to be Cambridge basketball.
Dooney Johnson's doing a nice job of when the double comes, because they're doubling him now. And he only has 20 already.
Only, right?
And when the double comes, he's finding the open man.
And a foul at the half-court line.
Boy.
And Jason Dennis picked up the foul.
Little hand check foul there. He's like, they don't call that on the city conference.
This is Horton to inbound on the near sideline, down below our broadcast vantage point here in section 208. Crawford hands it off. They go to Horton. He'll try a three. It is off the rim, no good. And a defensive rebound. It's Dooney Johnson. He secures it. He flies ahead. Johnson, what a move! Shot off the rim, no. Rebound tipped back up and in. And that was Hardiman that got the offensive board and tipped it back up and in. He's got 4 points, and it's 39-37 Milwaukee Juneau.
Good job of Hardiman by running hard, hustling, and getting rewarded by getting the putback.
Hardiman is the all-time leading rebounder in Milwaukee Juneau history. He got an offensive board there and put it back up and in. He's first-team all-conference selection.
It came from pedal-to-the-metal effort.
All right, this is Cambridge basketball. 13:33 and counting left in the ball game. Horton high on the right.
Little mini run here by Juneau because Cambridge was up 5.
They were. And now they're down 2. With it now, this is Baker. Baker looking down to the baseline. Horton catches, shoots off the backboard. It's going to get the friendly roll and go. Jett Horton's got 13. And we are tied again at 39 as we approach the 13-minute mark and counting of the second half.
Hook shot by Jett Horton in the lane. He's been showing his 3-ball stroke all game long, and now he takes it in the paint and does a hook shot.
Tyler, high right side, going baselines, whips it to the top of the silo. NBA 3, Johnson missed it short. Rebound, that is picked up by Nottestad.
Really
Cambridge
good
basketball.
job of gang rebounding by Cambridge tonight on both sides of the ball.
Backing into the front court is Horton. Horton being hassled there, gets rid of it. Baker now giving it to Nottestad at the center circle area. He's guarded by Johnson. There's a ball tipped and stolen. Look out. Dooney Johnson in all alone. The two-handed flush for Dooney Johnson.
I'm Looney for Dooney. putting on a show, two-handed thunder.
And the minute that ball was knocked loose and he grabbed it, you knew what was going to happen. 41-39. There's a block shot at the other end.
Look out, here could come the run.
Yep, and we had a foul on Baker.
Good foul.
Yeah, it was a good foul because they had a lot of momentum the other way.
Yeah, they were coming down. There's going to be another Showtime alley-oop coming up once Dooney gets the ball in the open court. And then just trying to go for the steal, so it wasn't an intentional foul. It was just a good, smart, hard foul. Juneau takes it out on the side. Juneau's amped it up here
yeah, they
a little bit.
And they've needed to. They needed to. 41-39, Juneau with the lead and possession. Just under 12 minutes left in the Division IV state championship game. And they've decided to...
a little clock-killing offense. I think they want to spread the floor so Dooney can take over.
Going to get the four-corner thing going here, don't they?
Yeah, they're saying, come out and guard me. We won't play till you guard me.
Johnson out near the center circle, driving to the top of the behind-the-back dribble into the lane. Wait a minute.
Yeah, he got fouled.
He got fouled, yep.
I mean, he is tough to check. Holy cow. He went behind the back, went crossover. You better bring your track shoes if you're going to guard Johnson.
Jakari Crawford guilty of the foul. That is his second, team's third. Johnson smothered in the lane, kicks it out. 3-ball left side. It is off the backboard, no good. Rebound, and it's grabbed by Crawford. Bounce pass ahead. It was off of the foot of a Juneau player, and Cambridge will keep possession. They'll inbound baseline left with 11:22 remaining.
Alex Rennie, head coach at Cambridge, is looking like, all right, let's stop throwing the risky cross-court passes. Let's stick to our game. Back cuts, execute.
Crawford to inbound, still looking to get it in. Finds a teammate. Nellis to a cutting Crawford who bobbled it. It was saved by a teammate. That was Baker that saved it. And here is Brown, had it knocked out of his hand, stolen. Tyler back the other way, layup with the right hand, book it.
Keith Tyler is amazing on defense.
43-39.
Such fast hands. I mean, that was just great D.
And a timeout on the floor with 11:02 to go in the ball game. Timeouts are brought to you by Madison College. Whether you're starting fresh or leveling up your career, Madison College is here for you. Learn more at madisoncollege.edu. That's madisoncollege.edu. We'll keep it here. And
really interesting watching the coaches. So after Takis got that steal and layup, the assistant coaches were chest bumping them. But head coach Torrey Johnson Jr. didn't enter the huddle. He stood by himself and was looking down, and you could tell he was thinking about plan A, plan B, plan C before he even approached the huddle. He wasn't consulting anyone. He was processing. He's a fun coach to talk to, infectious guy. I mean, this is for all the marbles. They're both really young. They're both too young to probably be here. And they're both here, and the winner gets a gold ball. Cambridge needs to be careful because they've been outscored by quite a bit here. They were up 5. Now they find themselves down 4.
It was 32-30 at halftime. And so, yeah, Juneau's got some momentum here. Oscar Brown blocked on the baseline, out of bounds by Dennis. No, it didn't go out of bounds, but it was swatted back into a Cambridge player and that was Harbert, who feeds Baker, and then Baker puts it up and in. I can't keep up with these deflections.
Baker with the baby hook right at the jump circle.
Yeah, little mini hook there, and 43-41. I mean, there's just, you can't, everything's contested. Everything is contested.
On both sides.
Johnson, free throw line, smothered there defensively. Underhands it back to Tyler. Tyler's calling out a play as he backs up to the midcourt stripe. 10-19 and counting left in the ball game. Drive, Tyler through traffic, lost the ball in the way. It was knocked out of his hands by the defense of Cambridge. But yeah, every pass, every shot, everything is contested. You have got to be so solid and sure about what you're doing. And another timeout on the floor brought to you by Madison College. Whether you're starting fresh or leveling up your career, Madison College is here for you. Learn more at madisoncollege.edu. We're back after this on the ESPN Wisconsin app, the ESPN Madison YouTube channel, and 100.5 ESPN Madison.
Goodman's Jewelers is flooded with joy and ready to welcome everyone back. After being closed 8 weeks, join their grand reopening on Friday, March 27th from 10 to 5 and Saturday, March 28th from 10 to 4. Enjoy special H2O savings and take part in a silent auction during this 2-day celebration. A portion of all sales and silent auction funds will support Geo's Garden, helping local children with disabilities and their families. Head on over to 220 State Street and help Goodman's Jewelers make a difference.
Ben Brust here, and let's cut the crap. I've been sold a lie with sportswear too. You pay a fortune for big name gear, a fancy logo, a slogan, and it still stinks. Iron Jock doesn't play that game. Silver ion technology is woven into every thread, killing 99.9% of odor-causing bacteria. And now, through March 22nd, our listeners can get 40% off all Iron Jock hoodies with the code HOODIE40. That's HOODIE 40. Shop now at ironjock.com. That's ironjoc.com.
Live from the Kohl Center, this is Zimbrick Honda's championship presentation of the WIAA Division IV Boys Basketball State Championship game on ESPN Madison, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and the ESPN Madison YouTube channel.
Well, are you interested in getting the highest level of coaching for the baseball player in your life? The GRB Academy offers individual and group lessons for players of all ages and skill levels. Visit GRB Academy for more information. GRB Academy Baseball for the serious player. 10-13 to go, second half. Division IV title game. 43-41, Milwaukee Juneau leads. Pioneers inbounding. Johnson takes it. Misses it off the glass, but got his own rebound. And wait a minute, we're going the other way. It doesn't matter. As he was frustrated and he softly drops the ball to the floor in frustration and walks the other way.
One of his teammates came up to him and said, shake it off.
Shake it off.
Don't get in your head. So it's a one-possession game in what's turned out to be a dogfight.
Crawford hustling back. Crawford stripped out of bounds by Tyler. Takis Tyler. Crawford's got good speed. Tyler's got tremendous speed, as he would not give up on that.
And he has unbelievable hands. I mean, his hands are so fast and so targeted and precise. There's no way he should have cleanly stripped that ball, but he did.
Cambridge ball. They're down 2. This is Baker, a little pump fake. Now to the top of the key. Nellis sends it left side. Crawford to the free throw line. Sends it out underhanded style. With it there is Nellis again. Ian Nellis. Bounce pass to a cutting Brown. Kicks it right corner. Faking a 3 there. Kicked out of there by Horton. They go left side.
By Cambridge. Milwaukee Juneau playing some great D.
Bounce pass, another back cut, and out of bounds it goes. The pass was intended for Ian Nellis, who again made one of those patented Cambridge back cuts, but he was not able to handle the pass cleanly.
And Milwaukee Juneau playing that back cut a little bit better defensively than they were in the first half.
I think they made it a point of emphasis at halftime.
Absolutely.
We got to deny that.
Absolutely, and that was good defense. That whole possession was excellent defense, starting with foiling the fast break with Takis Tyler with his quick hands.
Right side, Ceballos has it. 9:15 and counting left in the ball game. Johnson going down low on the right. Johnson muscling in, fouled on his way up. Dooney Johnson with an all-expenses-paid trip to the free throw line. 9:09 to go.
Just silky smooth offensive threat. Dooney, staying low-key, keeping his emotions in check, even though it's frustrating when you play a team that's being physical with you and disregarding how good you are. They're just playing you hard and playing defense and being physical. You got a bunch of football players on the floor. You know what I mean? But Juneau's doing a good job of keeping their cool and keeping their poise and playing their game.
And we have just a momentary delay. Actually, that's Harbert running to the into the tunnel area towards the locker room, and he's changing his jersey is what he's doing. I can see it from here.
Yeah, he's taking his jersey off, putting a different number on it.
We can see it all the way from. I'm going to look through my binoculars here. He's got a different number now. He switched to 24.
That's the ultimate strategy. We're going to switch numbers.
We're going to switch numbers on him.
Dooney Johnson with 22 points already.
Dooney, first free throw off the back of the rim, no good. Dooney Johnson, a 72% free throw shooter.
He doesn't have many weaknesses in his game overall. But now every possession, and as that clock goes down, the pressure amps up a little bit every time.
Second one, no good. He missed them both, Mike Podol. Are you kidding me? Still a 2-point game. Milwaukee Juneau 43, Cambridge 41. Jett Horton up near the center circle on the dribble, fires it right side. And this is Nottestad. And a pass almost turned over, but saved by Nottestad. And he gives it over to Cash Cunningham, high on the right.
Tough defense, man-to-man, just straight up man-to-man.
Top of the key, faking a
Good
three,
fake.
sidestep. Now a three will be shot. It's no good. Rebound tipped out towards the free throw line, secured by Dooney Johnson after Jett Horton could not connect. 8:27 and counting left in this Heartstopper.
When you're playing a team that's being physical with you and you're not getting every call in the world, you get a little frustrated, and it's starting to show a little bit on Dooney Johnson.
And again, Milwaukee Juneau slowing things down here, spreading it out.
Alex Rainey's saying that's okay. That's okay by me because let's keep it close and we'll try to steal it, win a gold ball.
8 minutes left.
But
Clock running.
When the floor is spread out, that's to Milwaukee Juneau's advantage, and that's what they're trying to do here.
And you hear some of the moaning from the fans to our left that don't really care
Cambridge
for it.
doesn't mind.
No.
Cambridge doesn't mind. All right, it's a 2-point game, 7 minutes to go. Let's play this game in the 50s. Not the 1950s.
Yeah, exactly. What 50s are we talking about here? And right now, again, not much happening out there. We're just kind of watching them spread it out. And Takis Tyler
for Cambridge is a baller.
He
He is a junior, and he is showing no fear. He is right up on Dooney Johnson, and Dooney Johnson's like putting his arms up like, this is contact right here.
Tyler has made his new home at the Motion W at the center of the floor, and you hear the groans. And this is, I can just hear it now, Mike, and I'm not going to get into it, but this is where all those proponents of a shot clock, this is where they're going to make their noise. And again, I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go there, but you have your own opinion. I have mine.
Yeah. I like a shot clock.
How long? It's been at least a minute now.
Yeah, and Cambridge is fine with this. I mean, they're like, this is a close game. It'll be a shorter sprint to the finish line.
We're down to 6:36 and counting.
It's not
and
really Juneau's game.
If you walked away about a minute ago to get something from the refrigerator, you didn't miss anything, folks.
You didn't miss a thing.
You didn't miss a darn thing. Mike, you and I, we should make some plans for after the game here, where we're going to go eat. I mean, we got time, right? I mean, there's nothing going on here.
I mean, this is interesting.
I'm really
stunned because of Milwaukee Juneau's ability to go on runs.
Over 2 minutes now. Over 2 minutes they've held the ball.
And to go on runs like they can. And now the double comes.
And getting it through it, Tyler, and what do they call? Timeout after all that, and a timeout.
Juneau's coaches are laughing. They're all laughing like that was really funny. And they might have got the foul call on that, prior to the timeout.
This timeout brought to you by Madison College. Madison College, they've been around for over 100 years. Learn more at madisoncollege.edu. That's madisoncollege.edu. Well, for over a century, one family has helped generations move forward with upfront pricing and professional crews. Christofferson Moving and Storage handles the heavy lifting so you can focus on what's next. Christofferson Moving and Storage, your best move since 1906. Get your complimentary quote at ChristoffersonMoving.com.
You know what I like about that, Mike Tronson? As crazy as that segment of 2 minutes, 4 corners kind of thing was, the Juneau coaching staff were all laughing at that timeout. Now, what are they laughing about, you might say? Well, I think that's more of a body language thing. Like, guys, this isn't the end of the world. Stay loose. Play your game. If they start tightening up, your players feed off that.
By the way, we confirmed it. That possession was 2 minutes and 35 seconds.
Concluded with a timeout.
Concluded with a timeout of all things.
And so when the coaches were laughing as the team comes to the sideline, that's telling your players, Hey, I know this is for all the marbles, but let's keep perspective. Let's stay in our heads. Let's not get all wrapped up in ourselves. And so it'll be interesting to see how their players respond here as they bring this ball out on the side.
Well, let's see if we can get back to basketball here maybe with 6 minutes to go in regulation. 43-41 Milwaukee Juneau. And a foul right off the get-go. This is going to go on Nottestad. He fouled Dennis.
And it was. He's trying to stay in his jersey, and as he caught that pass, he didn't give him any spot to land.
Do you think Juneau was trying to get into Cambridge's head a little bit there with that stalling? I don't know.
I'm not sure what was going on with that. I know they want to open the floor up.
Johnson had to go into the backcourt to retrieve the inbounds pass.
But Takis Tyler is right there. Right there, meeting Dooney at half court.
Here's Dennis through the center circle area, works the high left side, trying to get away from Nottestad. Underhands it to Tyler on the wing. He's into the lane, jump stop. He's in trouble, kicks it back out. Dennis down to the corner. Dooney Johnson, ball fake. He's on the dribble. Sends it back up now for Dennis and cross court.
Some of the other Juneau players need to be brave enough to shoot the ball. Right now they're all kind of looking for Dooney, which I get. I get it.
Pass out of bounds. No, it was tipped out. I thought that was going to be Cambridge basketball.
So does Cambridge.
And Cambridge, there's some of the guys down there. They got the smiles on their face like, really? I don't know about that.
Alex Randy saying, stay focused, guys. Play D again. This is a 2-point game. 5 minutes, 18 seconds to go.
Bounce pass in. Juneau with possession. Johnson is fouled on a spin move. That's Jakari Crawford who got him. And for Crawford, that is personal foul number 3. He's the only player out there right now with 3 or more fouls.
Well, and he's got the fine duty of guarding Dooney.
There's Johnson. Underhanded shot, missed it. Rebound. There's a scramble for it. It's knocked out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Horton of Cambridge. It's going to be Milwaukee Juneau basketball. By the way, the next foul on Cambridge and the Pioneers are in the bonus.
The last time they were at the line, they missed both free throws. Dooney Johnson missed both free throws last time they were at the line. They probably aren't sweating the fouls.
Spin move Johnson in the right block, off the glass, miss. Oh! Hardiman! He dunks home the miss. Oh, my goodness. Jaden Hardiman with a thunderous dunk off the miss by Brown.
And
oh, boy.
Smacked by 2 guys. His tunnel vision hammered it down with 2. Call the National Guard.
Oh. Free throw coming to try and complete the 3-point play, and he does. Wow, Hardiman. Thunderous dunk and one. 46-41 Milwaukee Juneau with under 5 to play.
And now suddenly, and Torrey Johnson's like, just like I drew it up. Now they're up 5 with 4 minutes to go.
Horton is fouled by Ceballos.
Milwaukee Juneau's done. The Pioneers have done a great job of not fouling today. That's only the 3rd foul. And now Cambridge down 5. Got to be careful here because you don't want to give up a quick bucket in transition and then find yourself in a deep hole.
Jett Horton, he's been a lot quieter here offensively in this second half. He had 11 points in the first half, 3 from distance. He's only got 2 points since halftime. And he steps to the line where he is 67% on the year. 4:48 left in this one. Jett Horton for Cambridge. And he will shoot 2. First one is no good. Hit the back iron.
Fouled the right guy. So you talked about his struggles from the free throw line.
One more for Horton.
It's a dangerous fulcrum moment right now for Cambridge.
Second free throw, good. Horton gets 1 of 2.
You know, they
14
need to play
points in the game.
Really good D. And if Juneau hits a 2 or a 3, they're down even further.
46-42 Milwaukee Juneau with the lead and possession. 4:35 and counting left in the game. Tyler, top of the key, little hesitation now down the lane. Underhanded shot as he falls out of bounds. No good. Rebound for Cambridge. 2-on-1 the other way. Crawford, right side, missed the layup. And that was Nottestad who got the rebound, and I think they're going to give him 2 here, Mike. Looks like he was trying to go back up and got fouled.
Yeah, good call that time. And hustle by Cambridge. Nottestad hustling, running down court in a full sprint, stayed with the ball. The layup was tricked a little short.
Hardiman guilty of the foul, by the way. 4th team foul on Milwaukee Juneau. First free throw, that is nothing but net. And Nottestad now up to 6 points. He'll get another one.
It's the second time today that Cambridge has benefited from, all out sprinting down to get an offensive rebound in transition and putback.
These guys are tired, I'm sure, but you know what? You got to fight through it for the next 422. You know what's at stake here. A gold trophy. 46-44, a dogfight between Milwaukee Juneau and Cambridge.
4:13 to go.
This is Dooney Johnson.
Double team now.
And pretty much every time he touches the ball, he's going to be double teamed. 4 minutes left. Clock running.
Keith Tyler is just quick as a hiccup. He can get to the rack almost at will, it seems. If he's being guarded one-on-one.
Dennis, left side pass. Hardiman down in the left corner. He's going to go baseline. In for a layup. Another two-handed flush for Hardiman.
Hardiman put the stink on that one. Two-handed thunder.
Look out below. It's Jaden Hardiman again. And now stoppage with 3:37 left. 48-44 Milwaukee Juneau.
He got a step to the baseline, and he was gone in the blink of an eye and just strong. Going
Watching
up with
the
man
replay.
strength.
Boom.
I mean, he put some stink on that one.
Oh,
Two-handed.
4-point game. Cambridge trailing 48-44. They've got possession now.
3:30 to go.
And Jakari Crawford, bad pass. It's
Bad
intercepted
pass.
in the lane.
And that was Keith Tyler all the way,
over him.
playing tough D, bumping him, getting him frustrated, and making him throw a bad pass.
Behind the back dribble, Johnson, but there was an offensive foul.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
Using his offhand to wipe away the
clear out,
defender. Dooney Johnson needs to be careful. He needs to get his head kind of back in the game. He seems kind of out of his, playing out of how he was in the first half. Seems a little frustrated. I know it's frustrating playing a team like this.
3:15 and counting left to go, D4 title game. 48-44, Cambridge trailing, but they've got the ball.
Oh,
nice back cut. There it is. Layup good. They did it again.
Man, he broke his defender's ankles on that back cut.
Evan Harbert scores.
He took a jab step to the perimeter and then back cut with the quickness and a beeline pass.
Jett Horton with the great assist. 48-46.
It's a 2-point game. 2 minutes, 48 seconds to go.
Here is a drive. Hardiman.
Foul on the floor.
Foul on the floor. They didn't count the bucket.
They were really finding something on that baseline.
Torrey Johnson could not believe that. I'm watching the replay.
Yeah.
Torrey Johnson on the bench was beside himself.
Yeah, he
Mike
wanted the
Padol.
and-one.
He wanted the and-one.
He wanted the and-one, but the bottom line is they're attacking with Hardiman on that baseline. They found something there.
They did. Yeah, it's working. Free throw, good. This is a bonus here. A 1+1, and he connects on the first free throw. Hardiman had 2 points at halftime, Mike. He's now got 8 in the second half with a free throw pending, and he connects on that one.
What a player. He's just cold-blooded.
Timeout on the floor brought to you by Madison College. Whether you're starting fresh or leveling up your career, Madison College is here for you. Learn more at madisoncollege.edu. That's madisoncollege.edu. This is Zimbrick Honda's championship presentation of PrepMania and the WIAA Boys State Basketball Tournament. For more than 50 years, Zimbrick Honda has provided the Madison area with quality Honda vehicles. The trusted staff of Zimbrick Honda's used car dealership will save you time and reduce your car buying stress by finding the vehicle that matches your style. If you're looking for a new or used Honda, visit Zimbrick Honda just off the Beltline in Madison or online at ZimbrickHonda.com. Shop local, shop Zimbrick Honda. Along with Mike Padol, my name is Mike Tronson. This is the Mike cast of our Division IV state championship game. And with 2:44 remaining in the contest,
it's been
4-point game.
It's been an unbelievably intense game from the opening tip. It's been close, and Juneau now a 4-point lead, 2 minutes, 44 seconds to go. One thing to watch, Jett Horton has 4 fouls, and they're trying to be physical. They're trying to get an extra possession. I love in basketball now with analytics, with all the deep diving they're doing with analytics. The stat that's risen to the surface more than any other is number of possessions. That's become critically important to have more possessions. You know, it used to be for a while there, it was like whoever can shoot more threes, because by the math, even at a lower percentage, you get more points. But now it's per possession.
Cambridge ball off the timeout. They trail 50-46, 2:35 to go. Jett Horton inside the center circle, one hands it high on the right. They go to a cutting Harbert. Harbert, shot was blocked and picked up by Ceballos. He got the ricochet.
Great defense by Hardeman. 2 feet planted, arms straight up in the air, forcing to alter the shot. Hardeman's been huge in this second half.
He really has, as there's a foul as Dennis was taken off with it. And they're going to get the Cambridge foul here on Nottestad.
Step into key free throws here, 4-point game, 2 minutes and 13 seconds to go.
Dennis got the first one, the front end of the bonus.
Shot put, hung up on the back of the rim. It looked like it was going to just sit there for a bit, but it dropped in the cup.
6 points in the game for Dennis, a 72% free throw shooter. He's got one more, 51-46. Now, this can make it a 6-point contest. Yes.
You know, Milwaukee Juneau, you start to look at it and it's like, wow, they've really played good defense in this half. Cambridge had 32 at halftime.
I didn't realize that Nottestad had changed jerseys too, by the way. He's wearing 14 now. He used to have 5. So we had 2 players for Cambridge had to change their jerseys in the second half. Did you know that?
That's so odd.
That's
and
odd.
You know, it's not going to give you extra fouls.
Well, no, it's not. There's a nice cut again, back cut. And kicked out of there by Harbert. Here's a long 3 from the parking lot. It's no good for Horton, and the rebound tip right to Dooney Johnson. He shot that one from Sun Prairie.
Absolutely. And
ball's loose. Scramble. Cambridge, they've got it. 2-on-1 if they hurry. They work it ahead. Nottestad, head and shoulder fake. Blocked. Loose ball. Shakari Crawford missed the layup. Another rebound.
Look out.
Juneau, and there was a foul. There was a foul.
A good foul.
Tyler got to the loose ball, and Nottestad, I think, is going to get called for the foul. And again.
I mean, what defense by Juneau.
Oh, boy.
I mean, he threw pump fakes out there and still couldn't get the shot off. He had 2 guys block it.
I'm watching the replay. Crawford, he missed that 0-footer, and that was he was open there on that weak side.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're playing at such a frantic pace the whole time, and you're waiting for the defender to come behind you, you know.
Takese Tyler buries the first free throw.
Juneau hitting their free throws now all of a sudden, and it's a 7-point game. The defense by Milwaukee Juneau, you know, when all else fails, roll up your sleeves and get to work on defense. And that's exactly what the Pioneers have done here.
No, they definitely have. Second free throw rattles off the back of the rim. And it's Cambridge basketball, 53-46. So Milwaukee Juneau has outscored Cambridge thus far in the second half, 23-14.
Yeah, the defensive intensity has amped up, to say the least.
Minute 15 to go in the D4 title game. Backdoor, there's a layup. Count that for Harbert, and a quick timeout called by Cambridge, a 5-point game, 53-48. Timeout brought to you by Madison College. Whether you're starting fresh or leveling up your career, Madison College is here for you. Learn more at madisoncollege.edu. That's madisoncollege.edu. 71 seconds remaining. 53-48. Milwaukee Juneau trying to complete an incredible season. 26 games they've won in a row. They're 27-1 coming into the state championship game. and trying to knock off the Cinderella team from Cambridge, this unranked Cambridge team that started the season 3-6, only to right the ship and get to the state championship game.
I was gonna say before when we were talking about this in the Open that if you studied teams that have been advanced to the championship game, how many of those teams would have had a 5-game losing streak at any point in time in their season? Probably not many.
No.
If any.
That's remarkable. It's absolutely remarkable. All right, Juneau with the basketball. Up 5. Alley-oop. Hardiman dunks it home. Another dunk for Hardiman. And that may be the capper with a minute to go. It's 55-48 Pioneers.
Hardiman says, look out below. I'm coming with the fury.
Horton being hassled. There's a tie-up. They're going to call a jump ball, are they not? Or did they call a foul? Let's see. Now they're...
Jett saying, I hope it's not a foul.
I hope it's not a foul. You'd be done.
What a pass by Duty Johnson. I mean, they get so quick down the floor in transition. It's unbelievable.
Jett Horton is going to the line with his team down 7, 50.7 seconds remaining. Well, Jaden Hardiman, I don't know what more we can say about this guy and what he's done in the second half here.
I mean, he has been all man, and he has taken this game over. And the interesting thing is, I love me some Torrey Johnson Jr. I mean, he is just cool, calm, and collected. He's like that 2-minute and 30-second thing where we ran the clock down, just made it a quicker game. I was going to say this game's flown by, but of course it's going to fly by.
Yeah, of course. I mean, when they hold it for 2:35, right? Jett Horton taking a big, deep breath at the line. First one is, it's a front end of the bonus, I should say. He missed it, but an offensive board. 3-ball. It's off the back iron. No good for Harbert. Johnson elevates to get the rebound, and there was a foul. 44.9 seconds remaining.
On the last few shot attempts, it looks like Cambridge's legs have gone a little bit. I mean, they look tired right now. Max effort from the opening tip to now, possession by possession, and they look a little gassed. Their jumpers are a little short. Even though Cambridge has been substituting liberally.
Juneau just got, what do we got now? Tee up?
Who got the tee on?
Who got the tee?
Keith Tyler, you know, he's been on a short fuse the whole game with getting pushed around. Oh, it's on Cambridge.
So it was. Well, there's no. So who was the tee on? I'm confused.
It's
Junie
on
Johnson's
Juneau.
at the line. There's no 3 out there right now for Cambridge. First free throw is good. Somebody said something. They must have mouthed off. .56-48 and misses the second free throw. It can't be on Nellis because he doesn't wear 3 anymore. So I'm not sure.
One other
was it
three.
They showed Jakari Crawford on the Jumbotron. I wonder if he said something and got teed up for it.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. It looked like he was, because I said he's been operating on a short fuse.
Were there tees both ways though? Now, because now there's free throws at the other end. What's going on here?
Alex Rennie, he's looking like he's saying the same thing. What's going on?
And the first free throw good for Jakari Crawford.
44.9. Down 7, trying to make it 6 here for Cambridge, all alone on the free throw line.
56-49. He can make it a 6-point game, and he does as Crawford hits that one. So we had, a tee and then a double bonus, you said, too, was the other two free throws? Okay.
Shot the 2 free throws, which is a double bonus.
Okay.
Possession goes back to them. They shoot 2 free throws and got the ball.
Okay, well, that's just crazy. That is really crazy, folks. Here is Crawford
what a
through
crossover.
traffic. Missed the layup. Offensive board. Harbert put it back in off the glass. Evan Harbert. This game is not over with 34.7 seconds left. It's 56-52. Milwaukee Juneau, and a timeout brought to you by Madison College. Madison College has been around for over 100 years. Learn more at madisoncollege.edu. That's madisoncollege.edu. And ladies and gentlemen, this is something else.
We're going to find out how well Milwaukee Juneau shoots foul shots under pressure.
Oh,
the
boy.
ultimate pressure coming up here. 56-52, 34.7 to go. Man, it's unbelievable. Even little putbacks on offensive rebounds are hard to get off because Juneau's contesting everything with length and size. You got to throw the putback up higher off the glass than you normally would.
Oh, Mike Bonduel, isn't this fun?
These are two young teams. These teams aren't going anywhere.
No, they're exactly. We talked about that.
Next year, Cambridge has 3 seniors on their team and 2 juniors, so they're going to be back here next year.
3 seniors on both these teams. That's it. 3 seniors. Everybody
Milwaukee
else is back.
Juneau. We thought. I mean, you're 26-1, 27-1. You're a monster team. You could try to run that back next year if you're Torrey Johnson Jr. and his squad.
56-52. Milwaukee Juneau on top of Cambridge with 34.5 seconds remaining in the Division IV state championship game. Milwaukee Juneau, the Pioneers will inbound baseline left.
Full court press by Cambridge. They're going to probably foul on contact.
And the inbounds pass, Johnson has it. Fires it ahead to Hardiman. Hardiman fouled immediately. That is Harbert.
The guy with 1 foul, committing the foul. That's a smart move.
Smart move, absolutely.
2 players on Cambridge right now have 4 fouls. Jett Horton and Crawford's also got 4 fouls.
Yeah, Horton would be the harder one to lose.
Because he's
no offense to Crawford.
He's a 3-point threat.
Yep. All right, Hardiman, who's had a monstrous second half at the line. Front end of 2 is good.
Milwaukee Juneau has been cold-blooded here down the stretch. If you want to be a champion, you want to be a state champion, you got to be physically gifted, but you also got to be mentally strong.
You do.
Juneau's showing the stuff right now.
57-52. One more free throw for Hardiman. Money. 58-52.
You see, teams are a reflection of their coach, and that's Torrey Johnson Jr.
26 seconds left. Ball's not loose. Stolen. Here we go. 2-1 the other way. Hardiman. Look out below as Hardiman slams it home with 18 seconds left. 60-52 Juneau. Foul with 12.7 to play, but Hardiman with that dunk.
He has been a saving grace. And the thing about Milwaukee Juneau that I love is they go about their business. They aren't woofing or celebrating right now. They're just looking at the clock, time and score. Are we going to do this or not?
Jakari Crawford at the line. Yeah, they'll celebrate possibly in 12.7 seconds here,
right.
Mike. It's Jakari Crawford at the line, and he will shoot for the Blue Jays, but they're down 8. Free throw got the front end of the bonus, 60-53.
And, man, the Blue Jays of Cambridge came to play today.
They really did.
Mike Tronson. I mean, it's Milwaukee Juneau had to earn this gold ball.
One more free throw for Crawford. And that will rattle home, 60-54. 10 seconds left. Juneau's got the ball and a quick foul. Let's see there. Horton, that's going to be his 5th if it's on him.
Yeah. You got to do what you got to do, right?
Yeah, there's not
9.7 left.
Yeah,
Alex Raney, the head coach of Cambridge, has done a great job of substituting his guys liberally so they could keep this intensity and pressure going.
Horton fouls out with 14 points.
But, man, many prognosticators just thought, let's give Juneau the gold ball when Cambridge got in.
Why do we even have to bother to play the game?
And Cambridge said, nope, okay, sleep on us. Go ahead and sleep on us.
And Jett Horton getting a hug from his coach, Alex Raney. Horton is one of the few seniors on that roster.
And he played like a leader out there today.
Oh, he does. And it's tough. Yeah, the emotion. First free throw is good. This is Takis Tyler at the line. Boy, he came so close. Played so well.
And you just got to say you're a senior, but 4 years ago when you entered Cambridge High School.
Second one good for Tyler.
Did you think you'd be here?
7 seconds remaining. Crawford launching a long three. It is off the rim. No. Rebound is knocked out of bounds with 1.5 seconds remaining.
Ceballos is saying, what do I got to do to get a foul
Get a
call
foul
here?
called here.
I've been hammered.
Cambridge is going to inbound, but
Torrey
they'll get it in, and that's going to be it. Yep.
Torrey Johnson, who's been Mr. Smooth. Even Mr. Smooth can't hold in the feelings that long.
Torrey Johnson's going to empty the bench.
That's awesome. I mean, that is a journey ending right there for the Pioneers. Torrey Johnson Jr., he's coached these guys since they were young. And he's overcome with emotion. A man who played his high school ball at Juneau in that building, a stone's throw away from Pius High School.
All right, just an inbound pass. And that's going to do it as the horn has sounded. And for the first time in program history, the Milwaukee Juneau Pioneers are state basketball champions. They take the Division IV crown with a 62-54 win over Cambridge. What a ball game and what a season for the Pioneers.
My man Warren Price, the city conference historian, can light up his cigar now because his Milwaukee City Conference has brought home another gold ball.
62-54, Milwaukee Juneau, your state champions in D4, but boy, what more can we say about Cambridge? Hats off to them. They battled, they tooth and nail. They threw everything they had at this Milwaukee Juneau team and come up just a little bit short.
One of the things we said early was, God, Cambridge is playing with house money. Don't tell them that. Somebody needed to tell them that because they were playing like, we want a gold ball. We deserve to be here.
All righty, 62-54 your final. They're going to hand out some individual medals and some trophies here to these two teams. But right now, we'll step aside. Back for the post-game report after this on 100.5 ESPN Madison, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and the ESPN Madison YouTube channel.
Want to move better, play faster, and compete at a higher level? Train where Wisconsin's top athletes go. Total Athlete Performance. From middle school phenoms to the pros, TAP is Madison's #1 destination for speed, power, and athleticism. Their proven systems, expert coaches, and cutting-edge equipment help you dominate your sport. Can't make it in? Train anywhere with the TAP mobile app. Spots are filling fast, so don't wait. Visit tapwisconsin.com to schedule your free athletic assessment today.
Looking to take your baseball game to the next level? GRB Academy provides year-round training programs designed around your schedule and your goals. For over 15 years, GRB has been Wisconsin's leader in player development and advancement with a state-of-the-art 52,000 square foot facility of elite baseball training space and coaches who know how to get results. From youth to high school, baseball players trust GRB to help them reach their next level. Training program spots are filling quickly, so don't wait. Register now at grbacademy.com.
Is your home ready for a transformation? Whether it's a stunning kitchen remodel, a fresh new bathroom, or complete exterior makeover, Wanakee Remodeling has you covered. Their expert team turns your vision into reality with quality craftsmanship, affordable pricing, and unbeatable customer service. From concept to completion, Wanakee Remodeling is here for you. View what's possible at their beautiful showrooms in Madison and Wanakee and call 608-442-0034 or visit WanakeeRemodeling.com for your free estimate today. For over a century, one family has helped generations move forward. Christofferson Moving and Storage. They've built a legacy of trust celebrating 120 years in 2026 with transparent, upfront pricing, highly trained professional crews, and flexible services designed around you. They protect your home and belongings with expert care and clear communication every step of the way. Let them handle the heavy lifting so you can focus on what's next. Christofferson Moving and Storage. Your best move since 1906. Get your complimentary quote at ChristoffersonMoving.com.
I worried that I couldn't work a full-time job and still have time for college. But I'm so glad I didn't let that stop me. At Madison College, I found my stride. My classes are flexible and hands-on, and I walk on campus feeling inspired. My advice to others? Make your dreams a reality. There's more to your story at Madison College.
Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
It's bracket season, and Pizza Hut's got the watch party covered. Score a large 3-topping pizza for just $10. Try it on Pizza Hut's new hand-tossed crust. Crispy and golden on the outside, soft and fluffy on the inside, and finished with garlic parm seasoning for that classic pizzeria vibe. Or get the original pan, thin and crispy, or Chicago Tavern style. Big flavor, big savings. Just $10. Your bracket might not survive, but this deal will win it all. Order today at pizzahut.com or on the Pizza Hut app. Pizza Hut, no one out-pizzas the Hut.
Is your computer so slow you can hardly use it? Does it have blue screens, malware, viruses, reboots, hardware crashes? Sound familiar? Computers will have problems, and when they do, you need the computer experts at Madison Computer Works. Every day we help home users and businesses keep their computers and networks running smoothly. For solutions to your computer problems, call the pros at 231-8000, and we'll turn this into this. Madison Computer Works, computers that work for you.
Here's the thing, buying jewelry should feel good, not rushed, not pressured, and definitely not final if it's not right. That's why at Condon Jewelers you can exchange your purchase so you actually end up with what you really want. And when it comes to value, Condon Jewelers offers some of the best prices in the area without sacrificing quality, service, or trust. So whether you're celebrating a big moment or just treating yourself, you can shop confidently knowing they've got your back. Condon Jewelers, the jeweler on the east side, the jeweler on your side.
Live from the Kohl Center, this is Zimbrick Honda's championship presentation of the WIAA Division IV Boys Basketball State Championship game on ESPN Madison, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and the ESPN Madison YouTube channel.
Mike Tronson, Mike Podol back inside the Kohl Center. Final score in the Division IV State Championship game, Milwaukee Juneau 62, Cambridge 54. The Pioneers of Milwaukee Juneau, your state champs in Division IV, first ever in program history. They finish the season 28-1. Cambridge finishes 20-10, and they take home a silver trophy, which is being awarded to head coach Alex Rainey right now.
Smiling ear to ear.
Out at center
he
court.
Should be proud.
He should be very proud of what we just witnessed.
I had the pleasure of working in Cambridge, and I know that community really well, Lake Ripley territory, and I'm telling you that community is going to honor this team for years, getting all the way to Madison.
Incredible story, really is. Time now to award the Pizza Hut Player of the Game.
No one out-pizzas the Hut, and no one outperformed this player tonight. The Player of the Game is presented by Pizza Hut, the official pizza of PrepMania. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
And Mike Podol, we were both in agreement of who our Player of the Game is today.
Absolutely. And it was with little doubt, because my goodness, he played and he stepped up when they needed it. Jaden Hardiman, the senior, 6'5", took over this game, threw down about 4 emphatic dunks that really kind of set the tone for this team. When this team was kind of rocking a little bit and on their heels, and it was a close game, he was the separation. He caused separation anxiety with those thunderous dunks, running the floor, playing hard-nosed, never wavered, was emotionally cool. Our Pizza Hut Player of the Game.
And it's bracket season, and Pizza Hut's got your watch party covered. Grab a large 3-topping pizza for just $10. Try the new hand-tossed crust, crispy outside, soft inside, finished with garlic parm seasoning. Order now at pizzahut.com or on the Pizza Hut app. Pizza Hut, no one out-pizzas the Hut. And this is Zimbrick Honda's championship presentation of PrepMania and the WIAA Boys State Basketball Tournament. Zimbrick Honda has been a proud part of the Madison community since 1973. They're your one-stop shop for over 250 new Hondas to choose from. Whether you're looking for a sedan, SUV, or truck, their selection of new vehicles is second to none. Stop in today at their location on Fish Hatchery Road or browse their car selection online at ZimbrickHonda.com. That's ZimbrickHonda.com. Shop local, shop Zimbrick Honda. 62-54, your final in the D4 title game. Milwaukee Juneau takes home the championship. They're getting their individual medals right now, and in just a moment you'll hear a roar when Coach Torrey Johnson receives the gold trophy sitting out there at center court.
And these student athletes on Milwaukee Juneau aren't overexcited or extra jubilant in their celebration.
I think they're relieved.
That was exactly what I was going to say. There looks like an immense sense of relief. And I think when you're 27-1, trying to go 28-1, and everyone expects you to come in here and get a gold ball, to perform at that level, and remember the coaching staff laughing when it was a tight game and they called timeout, trying to ease that burden off their shoulders. And they played an incredible game. Torrey Johnson is a class guy and an infectious guy, a likable guy, quite frankly. And again, if you're Cambridge, house money out the window, they played like they belonged here, and their future is bright.
So that's going to wrap it up for our portion of the day. And Mike Podol, it has been an absolute blast to work with you, my friend. You were outstanding on the broadcast
you
today.
did a great job, Mike, and it was a lot of fun and an honor to be here and call a true champion.
All right, well, the Division III state championship game is coming up next. I don't know how we're going to top the first two today, but they're going to give it a go.
They got their work cut out for them.
They got their work cut out for them. But right now we'll step aside, and thank you again for tuning in for this portion of our coverage here at the Kohl Center in Madison. This is Zimbrick Honda's championship presentation of PrepMania. For Mike Podol, my name is Mike Tronson, and we're back after this on 100.5 ESPN Madison. The